It's hard not to run out of superlatives introducing my only guest tonight. He certainly, by anybody's standards, is one of the greatest entertainers the world has ever known. And he consistently gets higher ratings than any performer in television. He's appeared in 6 Broadway shows. A lot of people don't know that. Over 60 motion pictures, thousands of radio shows. He's received every award and citation for humanitarian and professional efforts, including a special medal that President Kennedy presented him with, a gold medal. He received honorary degrees from most universities as Doctor of Humane Letters, Doctor of Law honorary degrees. And they figure that he has traveled about 6 million miles. They stopped counting at that. For over 28 years, entertaining GIs in hospitals in the North Atlantic and the Caribbean and North Africa and the Middle East and Southeast Asia and everywhere. He's been a dance instructor, a clerk, a boxer, amateur boxer, a newspaper reporter. He has played golf with kings and presidents. Presidents have come to visit him. He's friendly with cops and cardinals, everybody. He is an American institution. I once introduced him as in a list of things like the Grand Canyon, Mount Rushmore, the Mississippi River. You know, of course, that I mean the only Bob Hope. Did I get the name right?
Why did you cut that introduction so short?
You took some of it backstage for your scrapbook. Gee, I don't believe it. I mean, I guess, I don't suppose I could ever tell you or anybody how much you have meant to me over the years. I mean, I don't think I'd be in show business if there hadn't been a Bob Hope. I used to imitate you and watch you, and when I was just a little kid.
You talk like my children. A little bit. No, you know, I was here one time.
That's right.
They told me backstage when you had the morning show.
The morning show, my
And I've been under contract to the, the major network. And for so many years, true. Yeah. And I've known Dick how many years? A long time, about 10 years.
About 10, I guess.
And I would have been here, because I've always had a lot of things to sell. Yeah. But they're very careful about where I go, on that other network, and I got to be fair about it because I have been stealing from them ever since.
You've been with them for a long, long time.
I sure have. I've been with them. This is I started with them in 1938. I was about that high, and I've really enjoyed it. And I built, I've built a nice little estate. I've had a couple of homes. I have raised 4 children, and we've had enough to eat and all because I saw one of the Sarnoffs coming out of that motel.
Finally, it comes out. An entire career resting on a little thing like that. That's amazing. Everybody talks about how fast you move around and all. I have a list they gave me of where you've been, and this may shock you, but since August of this year, you've been in Monticello, New York, Denver, Colorado, Minneapolis, Des Moines, Illinois, Detroit, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, St. Louis, San Francisco, Mankato, Minnesota, Anaheim, California again, Los Angeles, and back to New York. Can't you find any place you like? What is that?
I keep looking for a place where I can be a hit.
And just can't seem
No,
to play.
it's great. People ask you about that, but it doesn't worry me or it doesn't wear me out. In fact, I get a lot of therapy from getting around. If you got a lot of ham bone, and I sleep on a hook at night, and once in a while I go and rest in the Swift locker, for a while.
Real streak of ham, eh?
Yeah, I think you're the same, don't you? I know that you would appreciate a laugh, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
No, but laughs
in fact, I remember getting one once, and
laughs are therapy, Dick, as you know. And I saw Jack Benny here at the Ziegfeld one time, and he started out very slow, and finally, with his style, got that audience, and he grew 3 inches on the stage, like somebody was watering him,
Yeah.
And he finished walking off on his tiptoes. Of course, he always walks that way anyway, but he was he's beautiful, and there's a real hand.
I don't think I have that much, though. I mean,
no, I don't think you walk that way either.
No, but that's funny you should mention
You are-
walking, because when years ago, you came to Lincoln, Nebraska. You've been there many times,
sure
I guess.
have.
But as a kid, I couldn't believe it. It said Bob Hope, not a film, in person.
Yeah.
And I saw you there. And I must have been I think I was in 7th grade. And I was transfixed by that. You
I
actually
was in the
came out
8th
on
grade
stage.
at that time. My teacher let me travel.
Well, the strange part is, I was so taken with your walk when you came on stage that I imitated it for weeks after that.
Yeah,
Guys
yeah.
would ask me, why are you walking funny?
Yeah.
And I couldn't explain it.
Well, Jack Benny has gone to England with his walk since they declared homosexuality legal, you know.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, he does. He's had a lot of offers. He's sort of on a loan out from Fire Island. I think he's awfully good, though.
We're on the air.
Are we really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought this was the warm-up.
No, this is it.
Oh, well. Very sorry.
We have messages here every so
Bleep,
often.
huh?
We have messages
I
here
know
every
you
so
do.
often.
I know you
And
do.
this is one of them. Gee, it's great of you to come and sit this long for...
So happy. I had to get in out of the rain.
Well, we won't let it rain on you. And maybe we'll find out. There are a lot of things people don't know about you. We'll be
Okay,
back after this.